It begins with making a statement that I love about Judaism. Everyone makes it to the Olam Ha-Ba.
L'chaim.
You might get ocean view. I get parking lot. Kol Israel yesh lahem chelek la'olam haba. Everybody makes it. It's such a relief. I mean, when you have other religions that are narrowing the path to Olam Ha-Ba only through believing in Yeshua, you got a problem. Second, the fact that you get ocean view, you get parking lot, it depends on how we live our lives. But the ability in Judaism to change the course of your life until the last minute is, I think, marvelous. That doesn't mean that from lechatchila, from the beginning, you should be always trying to be bad because you know at the very end, if you repent, you're okay. That's the one thing. But to have a way out is always. It's like when you're going to take Highway 90, or you're going to cross the border to Canada, and there's one exit. Now you missed that one, then you're going straight. But you always have a last chance to go out. So that's number one. Number two, in the teaching of Pirkei Avot, the first one is to guarantee that the teaching are going to remain as they are, and they're going to be taught to the next generation. Ledor vador, as our theme for the year in school, right? It says very simply, Moshe kibel Torah miSinai, Moses received the Torah at Sinai, ומסרה ליהושע ויהושע לזקנים ולזקנים לנביאים ולנביאים מסרו אנשי כנסת הגדולה. That's the lineage of how you transmit the oral tradition. You transmit it from Moses to Joshua, Joshua to the elders, to the prophets, from the prophets to the members of the great assembly. So that marks the chain of transmission. In other words, we know exactly who received it and who was in charge of giving it to the next generation. And then there's a beautiful statement that says, Hem amru shlosha dvarim. They say three things. One, havu metunim badin. You should be careful in the way you render your judgment. Ve'anidu talmidim harbe. You should have a lot of disciples. Ve'asu siyag laTorah. You should build a fence around the Torah. So the question for you to tell me is, after establishing the chain of transmission of the oral Torah, why is it so important to be careful in judgment, to have many students, and to put a fence to the Torah?